What's up, guys and gals? Red Icing back again. Thanks for all the help with translations and stuff I missed in the last video. I'd like to send a special shout out to GamerKnight123 for sending me the translated text so quickly. But as I can see, y'all are all excited, so let's move on into the next part of the trailer analysis. The first scene after yesterday's vid details a fat man walking next to a shadowy figure and then suddenly having a heart attack. I think we should presume him dying, because even though it was suggested that this man will turn out to be the boss of gluttony, the shadowy figure suggests otherwise. In my mind, the shadowy character in this scene may be the elusive serial murderer detailed in the news reports from past videos. This is a murderer who has gotten away with his crimes for a long time, and this scene depicts a little insight into how he's gotten away with it so far. The murderer never makes contact with the man, detailing he must be using some otherworldly force to kill his targets. That kind of thing won't stand up in court, so even if he was suspected, there is no way to convict. As for who the murderer is, I can't say for now. The next scene we see some simple traversal in a new dungeon. This seems to be a bank as referenced by the money on the ground, the ATM scattered around, and the hardcore security. In this scene, we finally see how the new stealth system will be employed for battle reasons, as the main character sneaks up on the guard and then grabs his persona mask. Whether or not these situations will be scripted as in one floor of a dungeon at a time, still, it remains a mystery. The bank seems to be mixed with a church for some reason, as if a metaphor for the love of money rules all things. It's easy to see that the bank will be the sin of avarice. If the pop-up screen here actually happens after this guard was defeated by just ripping off his mask, then maybe you can get experience and money without even starting a battle. But I doubt that. Seems way too easy. This just may be the Preemptive Strike method. In this next scene, we finally see a new party character, which made me so happy, which I have to say nearly melted my eyeballs. This new character's name hasn't been revealed yet, but she has been given the nickname Queen. This may detail that she comes from a rich family, but take it with a grain of salt. I named her Vigilante in the last video, but Queen details a little more. Self-entitlement, rich, controlling. We watch as she struggles with summoning her persona for the first time, which, if the video of Ryuji doing it in an earlier dungeon details it is a painful experience for everyone, then holy crap, this is the first time she summons her persona. She wears an iron mask and has some sadistic brawler-looking clothing on her for her thief outfit. If this doesn't scream kanji to you, I don't know what will. She'll probably have high HP, high physical damage, and as to her element, I don't know yet. She uses brass knuckles, and her persona transforms into a motorcycle or is a motorcycle, which is awesome. Really badass. As of yet, the persona hasn't been named yet, but I'll be on the lookout for that. Thanks again to the translation by GamerKnight, because the Queen moniker makes more sense now, since she is now rumored to be the student council president, which is another awesome detail. Sorry if I'm geeking out too much. And there is one last thing I would like to point out. She was the mystery brunette the whole time. I thought the fabric from the blurry 6 frames from before was a scarf, but no, it was a half cape, which I gotta say, oh my god, girl, that looks amazing on you. Combine that with her short hairstyle and boom, mystery over. Well, at least this one. The next scenes we move on to return back to the pyramid dungeon, showing some unique movement options and some new dungeon puzzles. It's too short in this clip, but we will definitely return to this subject later. Okay, I gotta say, this next scene was also badass, as we get to see another boss. His name is Madarame, and he is Yusuke's mentor. Apparently he's gone crazy in the dungeon, and so the shadow bleed has taken over him as evidenced by his eyes. Madarame has been plagiarizing other artists, so his sin will probably be envy. At the end of his feature, he transforms into something, most likely the pair of framed eyes we have seen in the past trailer. But that's just a part of his transformation, specifically the eyes, so we haven't seen the rest of his body yet. Then, the next scene shows another boss battle at the top of a pyramid. The boss is a sphinx with a girl's head on top of it. Take a look at this girl's face. Not a show of anger, but disdain. Combine that with the fact that the dungeon is a pyramid, and we can associate this with the sin of pride to her. That's it for part 2 of 4. Stay on the lookout this weekend for more info. I know I'm not getting this out fast enough for you, and I know that some of you think I'm avoiding some of the info, but I'm not. You're excited and want to talk about the details I haven't covered yet in this trailer analysis series, so keep on the lookout because you know I'm going to geek out about it. Thanks to all the community for helping me, and if you want me to reply to your comment, start it off with the word red. Again, I cannot think of a closer, so
Goodbye.